Hey, what's going on, world? It's me again, Ethan Smith, aka Big Sarge, large and in charge of my one and only self. Taking myself up off the shelf, looking to find my greatest eternal wealth. So, you got to do the same thing for yourself, man. Welcome to Grunt Speak. You know what it is. Speak Grunt. I keep on messing it up, but I just don't want to let it go. Y'all know how it goes. It's like when you got that 240 or that 249 and you having a good time rocking and rolling. You don't want to let that go either. But anyway, it's Speak Grunt. Where we speak to you and you speak to us too. We talk about some things that we've been going through or how to get through or how to find the best version of you. But this is what I need you to do. I need you to look down below and I need you to share this video. And you just might want to get your kids out the way too, because there's going to be some things that we going to say that might not be so pleasant for you. But if you let them listen to, I guarantee it's going to be some things that'll bless them and that'll help them understand you because we grunts. It's things that we go through, it's things that we've been through, and it's things that we still are attempting to do and learning how to do. So, grunts, I need you to get on this page. I need you to get on this platform. I need you to share, and I need you to be true. Whiskey Charlie, as they say in Houston and H-Town, around where you at, what it do? What's been going on with you, brother?
Hey, what's good? What's good, everybody? Hey, just living the dream over here. Welcoming back the NFL tonight, Hall of Fame game with. I'm not a big fan of Dallas, but guess what, man? Hey, when you live in Texas, you're a fan of any Texas team as long as they playing each other. So I'm a Houston Texans fan. Hey, just listen up, you guys. I'm a Houston Texans fan. But you know what? As long as the Texans ain't playing Dallas, I'll root for Dallas because for Texas, we do things large and in charge, as Big Sarge would say. So, hey, make sure you watch out and watch out for us Texas teams because I also seen where Bills may wind up with San Antonio Bills may be coming to your future. Who knows? But outside that, just living a dream out here with, as you can tell, big old fire in the background, and sitting here watching some football. So, hey, man, can't complain, won't complain because nobody gives a shit. So that's the way it is, you guys. But let's get this kicked off with Big Sarge over here. We're gonna get stepped into 1 minute war, 1 minute win on this situation.
Oh, I guess that means you want me to kick it off, huh? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like how
Yeah.
you did that today. This is what I gotta say, man, about my 1 minute win, my 1 minute war. Man, I was warring with getting home on time so I could tell y'all what was on my mind. You know what I'm talking about? Flying through traffic around this time.
Yeah.
That's what I had to do after I had to take care of the family too. Going to see about my father, going through this process with nursing home, insurance facilities. Hey, man, listen to me. I know we might think we know, but for real, make sure you know. Because a lot of times we get these jobs, the best years of our life. And when we get older in our life, they don't want to take care of our life, man. So that's what I'm warring with today, figuring out how to do these things in a professional way, learning out this insurance game for real, so I can get my father in the right aspect so he can continue to heal, right? That's what I probably wore it with today, but I'm winning in a whole new way. I'm on day number 3 from my awesome job. It's really stretching me. It's got me on the computer doing some new things that I ain't used to see. I made it home on time to do speak. Grunt speak is what I wanted to say, but I wanted to switch it up to speak grunt. But anyway, I made it home on time to share what's on my mind. I am blessed to have another wonderful day. So I'm winning in that way. Whiskey Charlie, talk to the people. Tell them what you got to say.
Let's see here. I would say the war that I'm having going on right now is being so successful, bro. I cannot complain. The war is that hey, just keep my head up, keep myself motivated on a day-to-day basis. I do it already, but I can tell myself that here as just keep challenging myself, man. You can never challenge yourself enough. So the war is just keep challenging myself because you only become as great as you want to be, and you can only be successful as you want to be. So outside that, my win is just enjoying life, man. Like I enjoy everything I do every day. I enjoy work. I enjoy spending time with my family. I enjoy getting on Speak Grunt and talking to you guys. Hey, you guys, I want to reach out there and hey, if you got anything for us, or if we're doing some good things here for you, make sure you like, share, and comment out there, you guys. Because all you can do is be you, do you, and at the end of the day, that's what it is, you guys. I love being me. I love being. What's up, baby? And I love my kids. So that's definitely one thing that I can say. Right here, right here is what makes life worth living. Right
That's
here.
what's up, brother. Before we get into significant events, I want to talk about a significant incident as we have a quick moment of silence. Shout out to my man Mike Thomas for supporting us and coming through. And I'm gonna read this quick information to you. He said, shout out to one of our officers, Manny D. He was shot in the head, arm, and ribs. Guess what? He's gonna make it. Lost an eye, but he'll be back. We searched all day and all night yesterday for the shooter and ended up catching him today. Please have the community say a prayer for Manny and his family. So I'm gonna pause this music real quick, and I need y'all to take a quick minute, and we're going to have a brief moment of silence. Even though that brother is still here, we're going to have a moment of silence during this time of year to support Manny and his family and the police department where my man Mike Thomas is at. So this ain't the time for you to get on here and talk about the ops and whether you like cops and white versus black. This ain't about all that. This is about a brother in arms who is doing his job to protect you, has something that he went through. So, moment of silence. Prayers up, and we back. Mike T, we appreciate that. If you out here in Grunt Speak, man, drop a prayers up in the chat. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know you got his back, because just like you had to serve one day, we Army guys. We only got deployed and served in that way. I take my hat off to the police officers because they serve every day. They serve every day. All cops ain't bad. All cops ain't good. But if you ain't a cop and making a change in your neighborhood, let's get this understood. Shut up and don't disrespect. Period.
That's what's up. I have much respect on that there, Big Sarge. I feel you on that one, man. Hey, if you ain't there trying to do your part to make anybody's lives better, and you're out there talking shit, man, get the fuck in the back of the line, man. Hey, fuck off. Because there's out there people out there trying to make things better. But at the same time, I agree with you on that. Hey, there is some unfortunate circumstances where we have some pieces of shit in any type of protection, whether it's a military and or with an armed forces type deal. There is. I ain't gonna lie, but at the same time, there is more that is good than there is bad, and all you can do is speak out and speak out. As we hear as a speak grunt, we're going to talk about it, right? So if you're going to speak out, speak for it, man. Hey, look, you know what? You got to take care of the situation with that individual yourself. Take upon yourself and follow the correct actions on it instead of trying to go out at a different way and trying to buck the system. That's what I would say.
And thanks for the update. Mike T, he just let us know that, and he was actually in the line of duty, doing his duty. He rescued a girl from getting strangled. So, dude is a true grunt. He putting his life on the line every day, man. So make sure y'all show y'all support. Let us know if there's anything that we can do. Drop something in the chat. I know how y'all do in the blue. Y'all make sure it happen like that. So, yep, I cuffed a piece of shit cops myself, brother. That's all right, brother. That's all right. I already know how you do, big time ass. You make sure you make it happen. From the time that I know you, you've always been a true grunt, a true soldier, a true brother, and a true friend, and always making sure people get the best out of getting the best from you and what they do. That's a wonderful, wonderful thing. All right, man, we got a show to do for you. And I know Whiskey Charlie was talking about some significant events, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't look it up because I just ran in the door. But football is back. Dig that.
Oh yeah,
Football
man.
is back.
I'm saying about the back porch.
I know what's the name of. You say it's the Cowboys and the Steelers?
Yeah, it's a Hall of Fame game tonight. Cowboys and the Steelers. I've been doing it here live on my back porch, so I don't have to worry about waking up my significant other, my beautiful wife, and my kids. let them do their thing inside so I can do my thing outside. Sit here, as y'all can see my background, see that big old flame going on. You know, Whiskey Charlie always doing things crazy as ever, lighting things up, and sitting here enjoying drinking a couple cold beers before I have to go back to work at 5 a.m.
Ooh-wee. Tim, what's going on, brother? Thank you for tuning in as usual. You know we appreciate. Wow. Slow down, Big Sarge. You know
What up, Tim?
we appreciate. We appreciate your support, brother.
Hey, Big Sarge, I know it's Man Left Thursday. Get that cock out of your mouth.
In the words of Wild Bill Ashby, who's gonna give me a cock meat sandwich?
Cock meat sandwich.
Hey man, but yeah. No. Besides that significant event of football starting back, man, you know that COVID girl, she back on the attack. They talking about the Delta virus that's coming through, and it's putting people in a bad position too. If you vaccinated or unvaccinated, God bless you, because it seems like the vaccinated is the ones that's being affected the most. So, toast to the people who's beat COVID. Toast to the people who's lost somebody during COVID. Shout out to my mom, Emma May, rest in peace. I lost her to COVID, so they say, about a year or so ago. But man, take care of your family, take care of your health, take care of yourself. As they say on the airplane, man, put your mask on first. Put your mask on first and take care of you so you can take care of the people around you, because I would hate for you to be a grunt and make it back from Iraq, Afghanistan, or any foreign land to get taken out here on your own homeland, man. So take care of yourself and take care of your family. And as we speak on that, we're going to get into this topic that Whiskey Charlie gave to me. So Whiskey Charlie wanted to know, how did it go, man? How did you prepare your family for when you left home to go do what you had to do? And when I say leaving home, I mean when you went to basic training to get your basic training on, or when you went overseas to do what you had to do. Like, what was that like if you had a significant other at home supporting you, if you had kids at home, children at home, mother and father at home, brother or sister that loved you? How did you support your family in that time when it was time for you to go through? Or maybe you didn't have anybody behind you. Maybe you broke up with your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Maybe you left your dog on the side of the road. Maybe you just figure, what? I'm going to go because I don't know what's going to happen. So how did you prepare, man? Whiskey Charlie. Come on, get out that TV. Get out that TV.
Hey, look. Hey, listen here. Look. When it comes down to it, man, hey, I went into basic training, and I also went when we went overseas. I went without a significant other on either path, and I chose that because of the fact of knowing I need to focus on me. But outside that, I know a lot of battles that had that supporting system. That's the reason why I brought up this topic on this situation, is that some of us got that supporting significant other or supporting family when going overseas. I had my family that supported me, that reached out to me, shot me, emails and stuff like that, shot me letters and everything else. Outside that, I want to know what some of my fellow battles out there and how they was able to cope and go through the system. Not system. I can't say system. Go through a deployment into a base system. Yeah. That's true. But how did they make it through with either having someone or not having someone help them, guide them, or if you didn't have nobody to guide you, how did you get through it? I felt like not having somebody help me guide me, as in not having to worry about Jody and her famous letters. And in situations like that, I don't know about you, Big Sarge, but I think it helped me focus on me and my battles to the left and right of me, and help guide them on certain situations.
At that time, I had my wife, of course, and I had my kids, but that was something that I didn't share with the Army a lot. I never really brought my family into my Army life. You know what I'm saying? it was just what I did. So for me, I prepared them the best way I knew how. I kind of just told them I would be all right. I would see you soon. And I think in a selfish way, I was more focused on me at that time of my life and how I was gonna get back. And if as a leader and as a soldier, was I gonna do right? So I did have my wife who really held me down. Shout out to my wife. If y'all don't know my wife, Tim Kedia, aka Miss Smith, aka my Black Queen,
Miss
aka
Smith.
who in the background does everything that makes me successful. And that's how I was able to be successful when I went to basic training, when I went overseas all 4 times, because I never in my life thought about or worried about Jody with my wife. That was just one of those things I didn't have to deal with. I was fortunate. Now, I don't know how she felt when I left so much. I know she was sad and she didn't want to see me go, but she was the type of woman that always took care of everything and had things prepared anyway. And she just figured, you know what? I'm going to pray for you. You're going to be back home and you're going to be okay. So I really believe preparation for me was a little bit easy. I really had to focus on what I needed to do. And if I was really going to be true blue, if I was really going to be prepared to help my guys get through, if I really was going to be prepared to mentally get through. But there is some things that I had to do that I had to learn, like as far as doing legal with JAG and getting the will and power of attorneys and all that. I had to prepare those things more on the paperwork and admin side than I think I had to emotionally.
Yeah, I can definitely see where it's a little bit tougher being an NCO and having to encourage and drive maybe in management and retail or just management in general, and be able to help guide your people that are underneath you into the right direction. Anyone, especially if you had no one there to support you, and then you got the person left or right of you being your big system.
Yeah, I think prepper like not only do you have to prepare your family and your significant other, and you have to prepare your mind, time, pause. Um, Tim says, mine did worry. They knew I was good at what I did. Jody was no worry. I had a wee bit of a reputation, but mom and dad were instrumental in me calling it. And me calling it done after 7 deployments. Saying goodbye
Yeah.
got to be too difficult. All right, Tim, you got to
Whew.
refresh my
7
memory, man.
deployments. God damn.
You must be 11B on here, and if not, we support you too. What 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 branch of service did you go through? Because 7 deployments, that's a lot. And I know
That's a lot.
in the army, we did mainly 12 months, 9 months, or 12 months. But in the Marines, in the Air Force, and the Navy, I think they do 6 months. And I ain't taking no shot at if you did 6-month deployments. And I'm not saying that 7 deployments is a lot. Did you have to
That is
do
a lot.
7 where you were doing? Oh, Army said, oh yeah. So that means you was getting those 15-month deployments when y'all was
Ooh.
getting extended and everything else. Woo,
Ooh.
woo.
Woo. God damn.
Man, Tim, I take my hat off to you. And that ain't something I
Hey,
normally do. Ball head
balls
coming
deep.
through.
Balls deep. He was getting orange weenie every time. He was getting green weenie. Green weenie was like, hey, what's up, brother?
Hat's not the fire I lit, was it? Ha ha. All right, I'm confused. All right, started Panama and Desert Storm. Okay, nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's that old school too. That's that old school, man. I take my hat off to you because 7 deployments is a lot. I only did 4, and I usually only say 2 because 2 of them was peacekeeping missions. I
Oh,
only like to
picked his
count that.
ass off.
And that ain't no ice house I left. Hat's not the fire I lit. Was it? Ha ha. All right, Whiskey Charlie, while you all in the TV, man, you gotta Jesse Lewis says, hats, not the fire I lit, was it? Ha ha. Okay, cool.
Let me see it.
I got a Detroit public school
Hey, look.
education. I need to understand this
Hey,
comment.
hey, Big Sarge. Hey, that Jesse Lewis is my brother. And that's the ice I was talking about. I finished all those off this morning.
Ah,
Finally, after a week after he left. That's what he's
okay.
talking on. I done finished up the ice houses this morning, so now I'm on to Bud Light. One pick me up a 12 pack. Just not drinking all of them again. I think I talked to you earlier about it, but taking my time on drinking and trying to focus more on uh, me and making sure I can make it last longer than just 2-3 hours. So you know, enjoying again. It goes back all back to what I was saying from the get go is enjoying life and then having fun, man. So
I have to be honest. I've been this Saturday. This Saturday will make 2 weeks for me that I've been alcohol free. So
hey, much
I'm
respect for you, Big Sarge. Much respect. That's
I'm feeling
awesome.
pretty good. I don't knock nobody for what they do, and I ain't saying that I'm completely through with alcohol or my medical marijuana that I have to use from time to time or that I would use. But I got to a point in time in my life where we talking about preparation and how we prepared to go overseas. Well, one thing about going overseas, especially being in the National Guard, you get a lot of time to prepare, meaning you go to a mob site and you get clean and you get detox whether you want to or not. Now you have little times when you could go out and drink, but I realized I needed my mind to be crystal clear for me. So
Yep.
having my mind crystal clear for me, it's a lot sharper for me. I'm feeling good in the morning. I'm not feeling slow and lethargic, but I still have my red wine. I haven't had any of that either. So I've been alcohol free, but what's been getting me is I've been back on the monster. See, so that's like, I'm not drinking the alcohol. So when I want it, I go get a
Oh
monster or something like that. And I know that's pretty bad too, but I can flush it out of my system with water. But hey, man, you know what we do as grunts, we figure out a way to make it through. And we have to prepare ourselves in life for every day of living life. And I don't want anything to have more control over me than I have over me. But trust and believe it's going to come a time in the day where you're going to see my beer or my drink sitting here too, as I'm talking and laughing with y'all. So this ain't about no judgment. I'm just talking about what I went through, what I've been celebrating for me. Let's see here.
watch out there. Yeah, watch out. Watch out, Big Sarge. We got people stocking up on us.
Huh? I'm jumping in it because I see I got to do the comments, the talking. I got to look at you, sit back, relax with the fire in the background,
Hey,
beer floating around.
hey, watch this shit. I'm gonna put my foot behind my head here.
So let's see here.
Hey, look, why he's about to read it on some things, you guys. Hey, while he's catching up on things, hey man, anybody else went out there and got the shot and felt like that it's gonna help them out? I look, I much respect for you, but at the same time, they also are saying that you're becoming a heavy, a more of a heavy spreader type situation. So, to my fellow grunts out there, is this what we're going to turn into the zombie apocalypse with this situation? If you think so, man, just let us know. And what is your first? To me, is where's your first? Where's your first place you're going to go if it's zombie apocalypse is going to happen? I'm going to let y'all know. I work at Home Depot. I'm a manager at Home Depot, and I'm going to go to a Home Depot, especially mine with her. We got hurricane doors that surround the whole entire store. I'm shutting that bitch down. I'm getting up on the rooftop because I got keys to every point inside that motherfucker. So outside, yeah, dude, like it's look, you gotta think. I got doors. I got things to lock down every door. I can concrete every door in that place. Nobody's coming in. I'll make sure no bitches come in that fucking thing. And then I got every access point with a key, so I don't have to worry about nothing or no one. I just gotta work. Actually, the biggest thing I have to worry about is make sure I get in food supply back in because it's got a backup generator to that son of a bitch too that can roll with hours on hours.
That's nice. So let me jump in these comments real quick. I believe your brother said he taught you that something that you did. He taught you that. Awesome job, dude. Mike Thomas said that's good shit, man. Congrats. Keep it up. Probably talking about when I said I'm on the break from the alcohol for y'all. My boy Low Brown. Shout out Big Low. What's going on, man? He know me from back in the day on Fielding when everybody called me little black ass fast EJ. What's up, Low? Low said he been 2 years free for me, but I love my weed. That's what's up. You know, you got that medical marijuana up there in the D. So, but yeah, that's a whole nother story on that. That's what's up, man. That alcohol, man, it ain't. Again, I'm not knocking it, but I know when I was on alcohol, y'all, it made me a little bit more evil. And after I got out of the military, and I was, you know, I started smoking weed, working at the dispensary. It helped me relax a little bit more, and I didn't have to take all those pills that they was attempting to feed me. So shout out, good job, Lo. Lewis say I love my Mary too. That's what it do. I think a lot of people are having a different outlook when it comes to marijuana. It's like anything else, man. Like food can be your drug. You know what I'm saying? The gym can be your drug. Like going shopping can be your drug. So you have to know what works for you and how you prepare those things that you putting in your life, your mind, and your body too. You got academia drugs, you know, people just going to school. That's all they want to do to get that piece of paper on the wall too. So don't let nobody judge you, but make sure you judge you and you check you for what you gonna do as you prepare to go through the next stage in life. Tim says, I'm a week in the Mountain Dew free. Laugh out loud. Hey, that's what's up. Because that POP, as we call it up north, that pop, that'll kill you too. So being free from Mountain Dew is a good thing, man.
Yeah, right. Hey, got that itch. Got that itch. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
I'm
Mountain Dew get you hooked.
Come at you like a spider monkey, Chip. Isaiah said, "Oh hell, whiskey got a fire on everything." What's up, guys? What's going on, Isaiah? Seeing that fire in the background with Whiskey Charlie remind me when I was in Iraq, and we used to just start bonfires for the hell of it. So that's a good little setup back there.
Hey, look, it reminds me also.
Go ahead, brother.
Hey, Big Sarge. It reminds me of those fire pits that used to burn alongside the road as we're cruising through the fucking town. I remember going over top bridges and looking over the side and seeing all the pits burning on the side. Who know what the fuck they were burning, but they were burning a lot of fucking shit.
Yeah. Lewis again, he says, replying to what y'all gonna do with the zombie apocalypse come through. Lewis said, I got guns in my basement. That's what's up. Hunker down, bunker town. Guns in the basement. Whiskey Charlie said he gonna lock down a Home Depot. It just made me think about Denzel and the Equalizer. So, like, hey, that's what's up. And Lewis said,
utilize your resources, man.
That's right. Lewis said you over there doing slow drinking. No love, haha. Brent, what's going on, brother? Thank you for tuning in. I don't know if this is your first time, but this is definitely mine. First time seeing you. And if you came through before, hey, my apologies, but thank you for tuning in. He said, been alcohol free for 7 years. I was drinking myself to death every day just to forget and numb myself stupid. Hey, brother, I've been there. I definitely been there. I couldn't walk into the house some days after I got off of work coming home from deployment without stopping and getting me a pint, half a pint, couple beers or something just to get my mind what I thought was right. But it was just to get my mind off of what was going on in life and the things that we dealt with. So that's what's up, brother. Congrats to you. Low Brown say, yes, alcohol is the devil. Man, I tell y'all what, and I think I shared this story before 2010 when we came home from our my second deployment to Iraq. Me and my brother had been drinking, and he oh, there you go, get you something, girl. Me and my brother had been drinking. I went up to Michigan. I was, going through some stuff with my wife at the time. She was in Michigan. I went up to Michigan to pick up what was mine to get my wife. And me and my brother was drinking, and we had a liter of some type of gin or something we was drinking, and he cut up a pineapple, like 2 or 3 pineapples, and we soaked those pineapples in that gin, and we had been drinking since about noon that day. And probably about 4 p.m. that day, I started eating the pineapples that had been soaked in that gin. And my older sister, who I love very dearly, she had did some things or said some things, that affected my daughter in a way. And that alcohol had me full of that liquid courage, y'all. And let's just say, if it wasn't for my other sister, I probably would have killed my older sister that day. Like, I literally snapped and I seen black, and I was just on the attack because my baby girl was hurt. And we talking about preparation and how you prepare your family. When it comes to my kids, anybody that messes with my wife and kids can become the enemy. Mom, dad, brother, sister, like, that's just some things that you don't do. When you mess with my kids, a different part of me come out. And then that alcohol, it didn't help me at all. So yeah, man, alcohol can be the devil, man. We definitely have to get control of that. We definitely have to have each other's back, because we definitely can make it through, man. We really can. And then besides, when I stopped drinking so much alcohol and so much beer, it was easier to shed my baby fat. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, let that dad bottle alone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that look good. That's what my wife told me. She's like, hey, it
Hey,
look good on you.
hey, you know what? You let it keep looking good on you, for when the zombie apocalypse come through, I need to be able to break and move and communicate too. So,
Hey, look. As long as I know how to shoot and fire and maneuver, bro, I don't need to be big. I just know I need to know how to shoot, bro.
hey, I've seen The Walking Dead. People run out of ammo.
Well, okay. Hey, look. It also depends on what zombies you're getting here. Are we talking about World War Z zombies, or are we talking about, just the regular slow zombies? If we're talking about the regular slow zombies, I'm good. But if we're talking about World War Z, like where the zombies that have like a fucking agility, yeah, I'll be fucked.
I
I'll
don't
be
know,
fucked.
man. You brought it up. We just talking about preparation. How you got your family ready now? Like, how we gonna prepare them for the Delta apocalypse, the Delta
That
variant apocalypse?
the Delta fucking zombies, bro. Like, hey, look, ain't no, hey, look. All it is we just gotta keep our rifles on us, man. Keep our weapons on us, because us military guys, we're gonna keep no matter what situation, and also with our law enforcement, we're gonna keep all of our weapons on us, and we're gonna keep an eye out. We're gonna have the same objective. As long as they communicate, then we're good. I think the biggest thing is, if you watch all these shows and everything else, everybody's against everybody. Everybody's trying to survive for themselves. But we got there and we start supporting each other, man. At the end of the day, we're all going to be successful, and it'll be over faster than what it becomes.
Absolutely. Brett says, currently battling against the meds that were pushed down my throat by the VA for years, trying to kick these bastards as hard as hell. Absolutely, my brother. And here's what disappoints me about the VA and the Army. Now, we all have choices, but it's shit that we go through where you think that these doctors sometimes is really helping you, and these meds are supposed to help you. But some of these meds is worse than the shit you get on the streets. Like, I remember I had Vicodin when I had surgery on my knee, and I ain't never been an addict before, but it made me feel like an addict. Like, my veins was pulsating and shit, like it was time to take my fix, and I wasn't even in pain. So that is really a battle, my brother. I stand with you. I just got done talking to the psychiatrist yesterday, and she was talking about giving me some damn Prozac. I'm like, I don't need that. I ain't
Yeah.
depressed like that. This is what you got to go through to get 100% for PTSD. Like,
Hey,
man,
look. Hey,
miss
look.
me with that.
Tonight I got to do my sleep apnea test. They're holding back my situation with my feet, my pain in my feet, and everything else. They're holding back my hearing, all due to because my sleep apnea. So tonight I go and I gotta do my sleep apnea test. I've already got approved through outside of the VA, but they wanted to run another test on me to make sure everything is kosher. So I feel you on the VA. VAs always got their own stipulations and own ways of doing things. So we'll see how it goes. And to y'all out there that had to go through the same situation, man, you just gotta roll with the punches. If y'all need it, if you need any advice or whatever else, reach out to us and we can see what we can do to best help you and guide you in the right direction. I ain't saying I'm in the right situation, but I'm feeling this. I'm in the same situation y'all are in at the same time. And if y'all have resources that we need, make sure you reach out to us and let us know what situation y'all are going through.
Yeah, man. And this is just to reiterate. I know we get on here and we have fun and we talk our stuff and we do what we do, but I truly believe we are putting some things out here that'll help you. And if we are not, man, you have to let us know. And if it is some things that's helping you, show love and let us know that too. Because at the end of the day, man, my whole thought process for this, when I got this on Memorial Day last year, sometime 2020, when the man above, the great I am, God, whatever you want to call him, put it on my mind. It's to help my grunt brothers get through. It's to help brothers that I know get through. It's to help their families get through. If you got life today, there's something greater in you. I had to tell myself, like, yo, I wasn't born drinking alcohol and I wasn't born smoking weed all my life. So I know I can live my life without these things in my life for a period of time if I choose to. But we also got to take accountability. I got you, brother, and find our way through. Oh, now Whiskey Charlie want to tell me about the chat while he's sitting back drinking beers and got his feet up and shit. Like, I ain't reading the chat too. Like, that's something that Whiskey Charlie used to do. He like, nah, I'm gonna throw it to you. I'm watching football as I keep doing touchdown signs. But yeah, Brett, if there's anything that we can do, brother, please feel free to reach out to me or Whiskey Charlie or anybody you might see in the chat. Tap in, man, even if it's just for accountability. You know, I tell you what, that rucking, that works for me. Anytime I'm having a rough day, I can put that ruck on and it'll get me okay, because I ain't gonna beat that. Let's see,
Hey,
Jesse Lewis, he says, that's good. The good Lord put here for us. The good Lord put it here for us. I thank him every day. It's legal here. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's legal where you at. That's what's up. I don't know when the South's going to catch up, when Texas going to catch up, but I don't hate to say this. Ain't shit illegal until you get caught, because I'm realizing that, you know, it's certain things you just should not do. Now, I ain't talking about, you know, murder, death, kill, and all that stuff. We know that's illegal, but that's more illegal, not just on a lawful way, on a spiritual, emotional way for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things you don't do, but we all can be pushed to do some things that's uncomfortable. But smoking a little weed, if that's you choose to do, hey man, that's on you. You got to do what you have to do, because like my man said earlier, Brett said earlier, you can get some pills from the army that's legal and that will really hurt you and have you addicted out here, and then they trying to kick you off and you don't know what to do. So absolutely, man, it's a plant. All plants were made to heal. You just cannot overindulge. That's all. Jesse say ha ha to that. Oh, we got some big chats. We got some big chats. All right, let me hit these for a second real quick. Isaiah,
yeah.
if it's them slow dumb zombies, I'm gonna go medieval. I'm and keep them swords with me. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Take it to the old school samurai style. Low Brown say, anybody in the army beat you in racing. You know you a hood track star. You know, Low, it was yeah, it was shout out to my man Eric Randall. Shout out to Randall. In 2015, when I was about, I don't know, 38, 39, 37, somewhere like that, I had a young cat, like 21, 22, Low. He got me. He got me like twice or three times. I knew I was through. I was like, I don't got them wheels no more. You know, so he beat me. And if he on here, Dan Lounsbury, he beat me when I was wearing an ankle brace, but you know, that's his claim to fame. After I was in a rollover accident, he thought it would be a good time to race me. So I probably got 4 L's on my record, losing in the army, but nah, that's about it. Other than that, I still had wheels. Jesse Lewis said, prayers, brother. That's right, man. Prayer changes things. All right, let's go. Brett, got a long read. I have a plate in my head from an IED blast. They had me on Vicodin and Percocet 4 times a day. Holy shit. I'm allergic to Prozac. It makes me hallucinate. I was driving down the highway and slammed on my brakes because I seen a bear in front of my car. So they switched me to Xanax. And this cocktail of shit that they have me on has me ready to just end it at times because it makes you feel like you can't beat it. Let me tell you something, brother. I promise you, you can beat it. I promise you, you can beat it. I don't have a plate in my head. I have been hit by an IED, but maybe it's not as severely. I don't know if you smoke weed, but I would recommend to start smoking weed instead of that shit that they got you on and have you going through. Because when I talked to my psych doctor about not sleeping that much, he mentioned Ambien to me. I'm like, I don't want that shit because in 2010 they had me hallucinating and going crazy. So I completely understand that shit, man. I would definitely recommend getting with a medical marijuana dispensary, getting on Leafly is a weed site, and you can put in your symptoms and it'll tell you certain strands that you can smoke and things that you can have, and that CBD works. And I ain't just talking this from no street shit. I was managing a medical marijuana facility for 3 years when I was in Michigan. And it was then when I started smoking because I had done my research and my doctor wanted to put me on all type of pills and bullshit. So, brother, I promise you, you can make it through, man. Therapy, speaking out with your grunt brother, speaking out with people who you trust, starting to get that shit out of our system and starting to slowly wean your body off of it. The body is always willing. It's our minds that's weak. And I ain't saying that you have a weak mind. I'm talking about the people who keeps giving you that shit over and over again because they know it don't help us in the long run, brother. That's my rant on that. But I'm looking forward to the day to celebrate you when you make it back to being the best version of you when you don't have to do any of that. I'm telling you, smoke some weed without the pills. Like my man said earlier, it's a plant. It motherfucking heals. Like it really does. Just don't overindulge. Also, this is my first time tuning in. I'm already enjoying the show. This is from Brett. I'm already enjoying the show. I can relate to a lot we're talking about. It's also helpful by me getting a little bit off my chest, man. Hey, this is the place to do that. We get on here, we have fun, we talk a lot of it.
Yep.
You know, we talk about some serious issues too. We drop down in the chat and we work our way through because this is for you. This is for our Grunt brothers. This is for their family. This is for the support crew who support what we've been through, medics, clerks, all that shit too. I take my hat off to the people who serve. This goes to the boys in blue who serve every day because all of them not assholes. All of them are not bad and pointing guns in people's face. We know the media portray a bunch of bullshit every day. We know that. So I thank you for showing up. I don't know how you found the show. I'm glad you found the show, but brother, please keep coming back every Thursday. Don't go nowhere. Get on the Grunt
Man,
Speak
love
page.
Thursdays, man. Come on in.
On the
Balls
YouTube
deep.
channel, and we will continuously put this inspirational information out there, brother.
Hey,
Look,
we
and,
want
go ahead, bro.
hey, we want everybody that's watching the show. Hey, just hey, if you want to talk on a certain topic, especially if you're just chiming in, hey, you guys, hey, just give us a topic that you want to talk about. And if we're talking about something that touches you, man, hey, make sure you like and sharing, and make sure you're putting it out there. Make sure that if there's something that you want to put out there that helps somebody else, you guys, that's what we're here for. We're a group here. Speak Grunt. That's what it's about. Speaking about the situation. Sometimes it helps a lot if we just speak about it. A lot of us don't have that significant other. Maybe we don't have that individual we can talk to, or maybe don't feel comfortable talking to the somebody as a significant other. And you can get on here and just speak about situations that you got going on, and we can relate to those situations and help you out and guide you in the right direction. Man, I appreciate you, Brent. I appreciate you, everybody that is chiming in and giving us comments. Look, if you ever need anything, if I can do whatever I can do to help, if I don't know the answer, I can find one for you. That's guaranteed.
That is very true. He will definitely find it for you. Low Brown, he say he fast as a month. Yeah, he was fast. He probably slow as shit now. He's about 25 now, so he probably slow as shit. I probably could get him, especially if I trip him, because I'm out here rucking with that 40-pound pack on. And I know all he doing is working and being a young father. So Randall, if you out there, Don't let me catch you on the streets of Austin, Texas with my running shoes on, homie. It's going down. But yeah, Jesse Lewis is all about the right strand of bud. That is very true. I learned that from the old people when I was working in the dispensary too. That's what really made me tap in. They would come in and say when I was young, I used to smoke to get high. And now I smoke just to get up off my bed and live my life because they had all type of chronic illnesses and chronic disease and pains and things like that. Brent, you say I'm from Michigan myself. Sag Nasty. You from Saginaw? Got that. Hey, man. I my first 7 or 8 years, I was in the Michigan National Guard, Echo Company, Alpha Company, first of the 125, and then Echo Company, first of the 125 Hooligans. So it's probably somebody on here from Michigan tapped in, and if not, I can hook you up with some people up there.
And then he came to the greatest country in the world, fucking Texas.
You from West Virginia, dog?
I don't give a shit. Hey, look. I don't give a shit where I'm from. I claim Texas as my number one, man. Hey, Texas, there ain't nothing better than Texas. Texas, and then there's the United States. Texas, we don't give a shit about anything. And you know what? Much respect to the other guys out there from Florida. I see what your governor is doing out there with all this situation going on. But you know what? Hey, Texas is the greatest country in the world. Y'all can kick rocks. That's all I got to say.
Hey, man. Okay, you're not West Virginia. I'm staying corrected. You from Virginia. Not the west part, not the east part, just the middle. Thanks, Lewis. I appreciate that.
Hey, look, he's lying to you. Like, I was born in West by God, Virginia, as I like to call it, West Virginia. I was born there. But I lived most of my life between, I guess you would say, Virginia and majority Texas. I've been like 20 plus years in Texas. Everything else has been either between West Virginia and Virginia. But outside that, hey, I claim Texas, baby, because I'm mentally Texas born, baby. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
You don't get no better in Texas.
Definitely, Brett. We need to connect, man, because you probably know some of the same people that I know. You say I'm 35 now, and they've had me on these since I was 19 years old. After my fourth blast, it was by far the worst one. Bravo 125. I wonder if you went over in 05 with some guys that I know who are up in the Ramadi area and shit like that after we came back from the Sinai in 04. I know some guys I was over there during that time. Ryder, Cameron, and some other guys. Lost a few guys from that deployment. Yeah. I know some guys I was in Bravo back in the day, definitely. I probably don't know anybody that's there now. That's their old ass salty, but that's what's up, man. Definitely we should tap in. Jesse was saying Virginia, and then he said it was okay if you like to sweat balls all day. He talking about Texas. He said it was okay unless you like to sweat balls all day. That was my deployment, the 0506 deployment. Okay. Yeah, Ryder, that's my buddy, man. We're in Alpha Company together. Absolutely. He be on here from time to time. We tap in on Facebook. Indeed. So that's small world, man. Small world. There's definitely some good people out there. You still can I know Sergeant Tony Blair. I don't know Ricky Lee, though, but I do know Tony Blair. Indeed. Yep. Hey, he said, fuck your couch in Texas hot balls. Oh, now you don't hear him, Whiskey Charlie. You ain't paying no attention again. So anyhow, man, we started this whole night just talking about preparation, right? And we were talking about how did you prepare before you went into basic training, and we were talking about how you prepared before you went on deployments. But it seems like although we prepared for this show, the great Lord above, man, the man above does what he normally do. He took us in another way, and it's like, how are you preparing for life today? How are you going to prepare today to have a better tomorrow? And one of the things that I had to do for me, I actually started reading a little more. I started getting into affirmations for myself. I started telling myself different things, man, really just to inspire me. I had to start looking at myself in a different way. I had to attempt to put Iraq behind me and start to live for the day. And especially if you have a wife and kids and you have family that care about you and you care about you, you have to say new things to yourself to help you find your way through, man. Living can be hard enough on its own, but living is very difficult if you attempt to do that shit on your own. And if you was in the army, they talked about having a battle buddy, having an accountability partner, man. You have to find someone that you can share with so it can help you get through. That's what real men do. Fuck all this bullshit they talking about now where you got to be on your own and figure it out. If you go back in the day and we all like fucking 300 to Spartans, those men stuck together and they talked about everything and they held each other accountable. So that's what we have to do in order to find our way through. We all have the ability to make it through, but as brothers in arms or brothers as men, period, we have an obligation to help everyone get through so our family can see the best version of you.
Hey, look, I see where
Oh shit.
Isaiah came in and said, "I focus on the present. If I take care of the present, the future will take care of itself." Hey, look, hey, that is definitely true. I look at everything I do every day on a day-to-day basis. Everybody asks me, "Hey, what do you work the next day?" or "What are you gonna do this, that, and the other?" Man, I don't focus on anything except for the time now, and then within like next couple of hours, because you never know what situation is going to take upon you, what situation is going to approach you. And that same thing when it comes to when you're overseas or you're in some type of situation with the military. Like we never decided on what we're going to do. We
Yep.
never knew what we're going to do,
Well, I
but
take
we
that.
knew at the end of the day that we're going to be supporting each other.
Oh, absolutely. They gave you a bunch of paperwork. You know how it go. Uh task. Oh shit, I can't even think about it. I was just saying it the other day. You know, we had SOPs for everything in the military. And we had a layout of what we were supposed to do, but it usually didn't go that way. So you had to do different things. That's right. You have to learn how to enjoy the moment because the moment is the only thing that you have and you can control. Fuck the past. Don't get too wrapped up on the present. Enjoy this moment because that is a present. So if you continue to celebrate that, that helps things get easier in life. Fuck yesterday. You can't get none of that back. And don't worry too much about 2 weeks from now because you don't know if you're going to be here to celebrate it anyway. So celebrate you right now. Be proud of you right now. That's what you really have to do. Yes, I do know Sergeant First Class Pryor. He was a platoon sergeant with us in '04 when I was in Egypt. Tall guy, cool guy. And Morehouse was actually my roommate when I was in Egypt in '04. We hot swapped rooms because we were on the same OP out there in the Sinai. So yes, I do know Chris Morehouse. That's my brother. We just linked up not too long
Yay!
ago on Facebook. So yep, I know those guys too. Yep. Whiskey Charlie just talked about that from Curtis. Focusing on the present. If you take care of the present, the future will take care of itself. Absolutely, man. Your today is gonna help out your tomorrow. Your today is gonna help out your tomorrow. That's very true. Brett again says, I meditate and stretch. I try to decompress and motivate to live my life the best I can do, the best I can too, the best I can to honor my battle buddy who got killed a week after I was wounded. Specialist Tim Brown, my son has his middle name, Darwin, to carry on his legacy. Hey, salute to Tim Brown. My quick moment of silence. Salute to Tim Brown. Salute to your son. That's very admirable of you. It's a wonderful thing to do. I always shout out my buddy Balant, because salute to him too. My man Shank, Mahia, Algram, Balmer, Schilling. Like, so I know what that's like to lose people, man. We all know what that's like if you on this chat, whether you from the army or you from the hood, like my man Low Brown. And we know how it went down where we were from. We ain't from 8 Mile either. We from 7 Mile. Okay. But yeah. Hey, you know what? Also, Brett, I would recommend checking out the David Goggins book, Can't Hurt Me. He talks a lot about, dealing with the mind and things that you need to go through and get through. And if you're not in the reading that big time like that, YouTube David Goggins and just listen to some of the things he's saying. It really helps you to look at life in a different perspective, man. So those affirmations and that meditation and all that shit work. So definitely tap in and tune in to that. Jesse Lewis say, one day at a time. Life's like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're getting. That funky one. That's very true, man. It's a pretty, basic statement, but it is very true, man. Life is like a box of chocolates. Every day that you wake up, it's going to be what you see. Your perspective is your reality. If you see it as fucked up, it's fucked up. If you see it as heaven and hell, that's what it's going to be too as well. But your life is what you make it out to be. Isaiah, it took my whole life almost to stop thinking about the past and to start looking ahead. It affected the present and made me stuck in life. I had to let go and keep moving. Hey, we all been there. I think the switch happened for me in 2017, right before I turned 40, because I used to see my life in the bad way too. So it's a conscious decision. It's something that we all have to do. Like when we raised our right hand and we made that conscious decision to do that, to go support this country and fight for this country and defend this country. I don't care what you did it for. College money, to go to war, however you did it. It took a conscious decision in order for you to wake up and strap your boots on every day and figure out a way to make it through. So that is a powerful, powerful thing, man. And that's what we are here to do. We are here to help you make it through, to prepare for life that's in front of you. Because if he keep waking you up, if the good Lord keep waking you up, it's something that he's waking you up to do. It ain't the crying, whine, and boo-hoo. It's something that he's waking you up to do. And everything that you went through isn't just for you. It's to bless somebody else that's going through too. That's the only reason we on here doing Speak Grunt, to get his information to you. Because we went through some fucked up shit too, and we was able to find our way through in certain ways. But some things we still battle with from day to day. That's why we have each other to talk to. Whiskey Charlie, what you got, bro?
Hey, no, to piggyback off what you said. Hey, we just gotta be here to support each other, to listen and learn, and of course, as the title of our page says, you gotta speak out. If you got something to say, man, whether you're military or not, I got a lot of my friends and family that chime in on this page, and they listen. They are out here listening, and they're in here chiming in, giving their perspective on things, and I appreciate y'all for doing that. Whether you're a grunt or not, when it comes down to it, we've got to do what we can to help each other out as a human being. You know, it's not whether or not you're a grunt or not, but we're definitely speaking out to the grunts out there. You got several supporters, whether you know or not. I got like again, I got plenty of family members that served, whether it was Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and everything else. I got every branch covered in mine, but I support all branches. I support every when it comes down to even law enforcement, fire department, all of them. I look much. I got encouragement and nothing but respect for all those guys out there that they're having to do it on a day-to-day basis and had to go through the situations they're having to go through to this day and age, where not to me. I think one of the biggest things to me is whenever a certain individual does something incorrectly, everybody gets involved. Everybody gets blamed for that situation instead of the individual getting blamed for it. It's a race. It's a religion. It's a certain thing. When it comes down to it, you guys, when I do something wrong, I blame myself. I look myself in the mirror and I blame myself for those actions. Right? I'm not gonna blame every fucking white person or every black person in what's going on in those certain situations. I can't, because at the end of the day, it was my reaction. It was my situation. And even when it comes to judgment, when it comes to judges making decisions or law, certain judges, certain things like that, when it comes down to those situations of like, hey, you get 50 years, you get 20 years. Hey, that was that individual that decided that. It ain't because it was a race thing. It wasn't because it was It wasn't because it was a religion thing. It was just because that individual person, that individual state has different beliefs and different things on the things. And that's also when it comes around to me. That's why I like to claim Texas, man. Texas don't give a shit who the fuck you are. You're gonna get 50 years no matter what the fuck you're doing or who you
You
are.
said that shit right.
Don't matter. Don't fucking matter. Don't matter what flavor you are, bro. You could be Hispanic, white, Asian, whatever else. You know what? Texas is going to lay to 50 years on all of you. But guess
Yeah.
what? When you live in a fucking another state, hey, maybe Washington, hey, or any other state, California, they may say you're Hispanic, we're going to give you 5 years, and a white person, you're going to get 80 years. But at the end of the day, that was that individual state or individual judge's decision. It's not because it was a race thing. It was because that's what overall that individual person, and that's what I think self accountability comes into when it comes to a lot of things when it comes to that
Right back, brother.
situation.
Right back. Keep talking. Keep talking. Be right back.
Oh shit! Big Sarge just took off. He said he's going to be right back, but when it comes around to those things, you guys, hey, look, you got self accountability when it comes around to what I'm talking about here. You can't blame anybody else but yourself. And yeah, the system. There are some parts of the system that's fucked up, and again, that relates to different parts of states or country that you're in, and when within the United States. But guess what, man? At the end of the day, you got to tell yourself, hey, well, you got to do what's best for you. And if you decide that you wanted to slap somebody upside the fucking head, that was your decision. It wasn't because you felt like you had the right. You had the right in the United States to do it. Yeah, freedom is free, but at the same time, freedom also has stipulations to freedom. Hey, freedom ain't always free. There's stipulations
Fuck
to
no.
freedom. There's
Hey,
stipulations to
freedom is
freedom.
for the
Hey,
only
pussy ain't free, bro. You're gonna pay somehow, whether it's gonna be a baby or you're gonna wind up fucking paying because you're gonna go out and pay like $100 for a fucking meal.
All right, I'm gonna jump back in. Isaiah said, "Your perspective is your reality." I needed that, honestly. Hey, man, you got it. It's not mine. I don't think originally, but that's damn sure true. Use it how you have to. Our perspective is our reality. Shout out to you, Jesse Lewis. Thank you for tuning in. That was about 10 minutes ago. You probably gone, but we thank you for tuning in. He said he had a great time, y'all. Thanks. I'm out. Brett says self-accountability is very important. I'll get on my soapbox on that in 1 second. That is very true. I always say, stop pointing the finger and start looking in the mirror. I was listening to Michael Jackson the other day. I'm looking at the man in the mirror and I'm asking him to change his ways, because at the end of the day, it ain't what they say, it's what you say. Whatever you say about you is what you gonna have for you. So when you start believing in you and you start checking you and you start holding your shit accountable, then you gonna change. Big Sarge, I'm gonna have to jump in the Sarge lane. Like, it's no different than being in the military. If you got caught without your weapon, you know it was hell to pay. And it was nothing that you had to say about why your weapon wasn't with you at all times. This is your weapon. You control your mind. At all times, you need to have that bitch clean, well lubricated, and functioning. At all times, you need to have that thing clean, well lubricated, and functioning. You got to keep your head on the swivel or somebody going to come and attempt to knock it off. So we got to knock it off. We got to take accountability for ourselves and take, like I say every show, hey, Big Sarge, large and in charge of my motherfucking self, taking myself up off the shelf to find my greatest eternal wealth, internal wealth. Hey, you can do this. It's all about what we choose to do. Brett says self-accountability is very important. And he said, I try to spread as much love as I can. I want my legacy to be, I tried my best to be a light for someone else, even though I can't be a light for myself. Shit, brother, you lighting up the world right now because you on here talking about yourself. That's all you can do is be the best version of you. So don't ever deny yourself. Celebrate the small victories. Sometimes we get so caught up in like, damn, I ain't shoot expert today, so I can't shoot. Well, shit, the enemy don't know if you shot expert or not. As long as you shoot him, it's okay. So
that's right, big dog. That's true right there.
Celebrate yourself.
That's true.
every day. Like, celebrate you every day and be proud of you. Like, hey, I tell myself the simple shit, man. Hey, I got up and I washed my own ass. Somebody can't do that. I chose to do that.
What?
That's an accomplishment.
Yeah. Hey, look. At the end of the day, look. I've always said it from the get go. When it comes around to it, you think your life is bad, but there's always someone out there that's worse than what you are in situations. Hey,
Oh,
look,
absolutely.
just like you said, hey, you could be a one armed man, you can't wipe your ass, but you could be a two armed man or two no limbs at all, no two arms without two arms, and still have to figure out how to wipe your own ass. Same thing. You gonna be if you think that's bad, there's a person out there with one leg, missing two arms, and all that's all you got. But at the end of the day, it's all how you take it and how you perceive from going from there. Hey, look, I remember seeing some motivational some videos where some guys are out there lifting weights with no legs and just two arms. Hey, look, there ain't nothing to slowing them down. Why the fuck are you slowing down? That's the biggest thing, man. Look, you can't let anything slow you down, because if you're slowing down, it's because that's already here. That's
Yeah,
because you're choosing to slow down. There ain't
man.
no reason to fucking slow down. I ain't slowing down. Like, I get off fucking work, I come home, I do fucking work as soon as I get home. I take pride and I take self preservation in what fuck I do at my house. And everybody tells me, like, you only been living in your house for 4 years. How in the hell do you get your house where it's at right now? It's because what I put in, also what I help, what I expect. My wife also has the same expectations. It's about communication all at the same time. We
Mm-hmm.
have the same mentality. And I think at the end of the day, as long as you communicate with your significant other, and as long as you work together and you are willing to coach, teach, and train yourself and also your significant other on situations, that's where it's going to come into some positivity, or it's a movement toward the right direction you want to go.
That's it.
Oh yeah, show up to blow up. That's what I'm talking about.
That's it. That's my
Let's
that's
show up
my
to blow
man,
up.
Mr. Peen. Show up to blow up.
Let's,
Show up in life by giving your best in all you do. And in no time, you'll blow up to the best version of you. All you got to do is show up to the motherfucking total line. Total line. Show up and keep believing in yourself. Keep believing. Yes, I did hear about the floods in Michigan from the two dams falling that made us homeless for 9.5 months. Been trying to be positive and get back to normal. Wait, are these some new recent floods? Or are you talking about the floods that was, yes, up north in the Saginaw area going towards Birch Run and shit like that? I do remember those floods from the dams breaking. I get you, brother. We definitely, before I get into that, Isaiah said in Texas, you could be Barney and Texas will slam you a life and no chance of parole. Hell yeah, that get you for being purple. But no, yes, I did hear about those floods when the dams broke. That was definitely up there in that Saginaw area, up by Birch Run and things like that. And shit, it was somewhere I used to go up there to Midland, I think it was. Yeah, Midland, and hang out at a little hotel resort, me and my wife. But yeah, brother, I know, man, my home state of Michigan having it rough. Fucked up water, bad school districts, and just crazy governor, all type of shit, man. But I promise you, Brett, God ain't got you here just because he want to keep pissing in your cornflakes.
yeah.
That's
Hey,
that's
look.
that's
Hey,
not the case.
I know you've seen it before, Big Sarge, but I know I've also seen it too. Uh, uh that God has you. You're you're an arrow. God had, and He's the bow, right? He's gonna pull you back as far as He can pull you, and then He's gonna finally let you go. So you're gonna go through some rough situations, you guys. That's all how you take it, and how far you go as an arrow to keep driving. Hey, look, you gotta keep flying with it, man, because He's gonna keep pulling you back. He's gonna see what your weakest point is, and then He's gonna finally let you go. And at that weakest point, you guys, it's gonna feel so good to keep going, keep driving forward. You're gonna keep flying, man. You cannot let that pullback drag you back, man. You gotta look at the positive of what's gonna wind up at the backside of that for you.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it started in Sanford, Midland, and worked its way to us here in Saginaw. We're up to 65 shootings and 27 homicides in Saginaw so far. I believe it, brother. It sounds like, unfortunately for us, another day Detroit, another day Saginaw, another day in Yaktown, Pontiac. It just sounds like another day. Flint, to all the Flintstones out there, shout out to y'all too. It just sounds like another day. But here's some things that help me get through, man. Real talk. Turn off the motherfucking TV because it's nothing but negative news, man. Until you find something that's inspiring or uplifting you, again, when we go back to accountability, we have to think about the things that we taken into our mindset. Like I had to turn the TV off. I had to get rid of some old friends. We become the company we keep. If we surround ourselves with negative people, downtrodden people, or people who don't believe in your dreams and your visions and what you can do, that's going to have a real effect on you. Kids around? What you
No,
doing? Oh, you
I was
farting?
doing this because
Oh.
I ain't farting, but that goddamn smoke off that fire because I'm burning some illegal ass shit. That's why I'm burning at night. Uh,
But yeah,
oh
man,
shit!
and it will keep going on, man. It just keeps going on. But I look to my kids for motivation. I don't watch TV because it's all shit. Absolutely, man. It is. TV is all shit. And just like you look to your kids is looking to you. Brother, you have a testimony and you have a story that the world needs to hear because it's a lot of people that didn't make it through what you've been through. And the shit that happened to you ain't just for you. It really is not, man. It's somebody else out there, like Whiskey Charlie was saying, that don't have no legs, that don't have no arms, and they looking to hear from somebody like you and how you made it through. You might not feel like you making it through, but for the fact that none of us on this fucking thing, as pulled the trigger, jumped in the lake to drown ourselves, drunk ourselves to death, we are willing to keep on fighting our way through. And that's no shame to the people who wasn't able to do that. But you here for a real reason. You have to tap into you and you have to celebrate you and know that it's going to be all right. You're going to make it through. Brother, you got a brotherhood right here and speak grunt speak. You got a brotherhood in me and we got a connection. We from the 125. You know what I'm saying? So you got to tune in and tap into your greatest version of you because I know it's inside of you, or else you wouldn't have found this show tonight. It wouldn't be here for you. And you've been opening up to us and you've been giving us so much. So you good to go. We had a documentary crew follow us for a short while in Iraq. I believe the name of the documentary is Brother in Arms from 2006. I'm going to look that up and I'm going to watch it because I'm all about that. As a matter of fact, the first show that I ever did on Grunt Speak, nope, it was called Grunt Talk back then. The first show that I ever did on Grunt Talk back then was based on what's the name of that fucking show with the movie where the guys are in Afghanistan, the true story. They got attacked and they were in that fucked up little village. Hold on, brother. Whiskey Charlie, hold it down for me. I want to look up something real quick.
No shit.
You good?
Holding
I
it
mean,
down.
y'all can see me, y'all can hear me, but I'm
Oh
reading
shit!
something.
Holding it down, holding it down. I'm
The
holding. I'm
Outpost.
holding it. It's not that big, so it's not really hard to hold. Oh
No,
wait,
it's called
we're talking about the show here, not my dick. Okay.
it's called the Outpost, Brett. Go check out the
Outpost, yeah.
Outpost. It's about an army unit who was in Afghanistan, and they was at the bottom of, I believe, of the fucking Hindu Kush mountains, or maybe not those mountains, but they were at the bottom of the fucking mountain range, surrounded by all the mountains. They lost like 2 or 3 COs, and shit hit the fan, and it got crazy, man. And
That's
yeah,
a good movie right there. I like that
that's an
movie.
awesome movie. That was what we started the show out with when I started it. I was stationed at Camp Habania between Ramadi and Fallujah. So, man, if you was out there with Bravo Company, you probably know my man Ben Cameron. He was on that mission. That was my battle buddy. He attempted to get me to volunteer on that mission, but I didn't do it back then. Yep, the 125. So you were out there with Stafford and Shank and those guys too from Delta Company Hooligans. Yeah, yeah, those my brothers, man. I was definitely FIBA back in the day. Fuck everybody but Alpha. I was FIBA back in the day. So yeah, we got a lot in common. Little do we know, Brett. You on here, man, is a victory for you. Trust me and believe me, man. You are already making it through. Keep celebrating you. I know it's something that you like to do. It's something that you enjoy to do. And you have to find something to put your hands to. Whether it be working out, getting up early, walking in nature, whether it just be meditating, you have to find something to put your hands to and keep celebrating the best version of you. Put some affirmations on your mirror if you have to, because that's what I had to do, be able to find my way through, man. So I don't want to hold y'all too late tonight because I got to get up and go to work. I ain't had to say that in a long time. Yeah, I got it. You got to be there at 5, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that means I gotta be up at 3:45.
Hey, I'm not gonna wake up until 5. I wake up and have my prayer time with my wife, my life, and get my push-ups and shit like that in, get some reading in, and then I go make it happen. I can't look myself in the mirror some days. Hey, brother, that's all the trick of the enemy. I go through that too. Be proud of you and be proud of what you've been through. That shit didn't kill you. You strong today. Look yourself in the mirror and tell you love yourself anyway. I swear to God, if you start telling yourself you love yourself more and more every day, the easier to get. Don't ever be disappointed in you for what you've been through and what you've had to overcome. You did a job. You signed up to protect your country. The shit that came with that, you didn't have no control over that. But you do have 100% control over what you do. Or as Charles Swindle says, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. It's time to start taking action and take over your motherfucking life. And you already started tonight by getting on this show. And I don't mean that no disrespectful way, but Big Sarge got to say it in the way I know you understand. You already taking accountability with the meditating and the stretching. You can take it even farther. Start looking at yourself in the mirror. If you like, yo, like David Goggins said, I had to look at myself in the mirror and say, hey, man, I'm a dumb motherfucker. Roger that. Well, how do I get better? I start reading. Everybody has struggles in life. It's the pussies in life who act like they got everything right. Those
Yep.
are the
That's
people that's not successful in
hey,
life.
Big Sarge. Hey, look, definitely. Hey, much respect on that wording right there. That's exact G to the point. You guys, hey, if you already know that you have a certain situation, it's not technically a problem because there ain't no such thing as a problem. Only if you make it a problem. Hey, if you're out there and you know that you got opportunities out there, it could be greater. It could be greater, and that's what we're also here for. That's why we're on here on Speak Grunt here. Is we're also here to help reach out and talk to. So if you need a battle to talk to, Brett, or anybody else, hey man, we're on here. Hey, make sure you add me on Facebook. You see me
Yep.
on here. You see Big Sarge. Hey, add us up, man. We're here. We're here to speak to. If you want to talk to somebody someday, you want to just talk about some bullshit. Hey, that's what I do, man. I talk bullshit all day, every day, because it is what it is. But if you need that support, you need somebody to help you out. Hey, man, uh, reach out to me, man. Hey, I'll find you. If I don't know the answer, I will find you an answer, and we'll get this together. And maybe you can help me too at the same time. So don't just take it as I'm here to help you. You're here to help me at the same situation. So I'm going through some situations myself. I may not look like it and may not sound like it, but at the end of the day, man, I'm going through some situations on my own. But maybe we can help each other out here.
Absolutely, we can 100%. Brett says I was the youngest member of the battalion when we went on Iraq deployment. I was just 3 months older than 18. He sounded like Whiskey Charlie when he went with us. He's still just a baby. A month
Hey,
after my 19th birthday, my world went upside down, and I feel like I'm stuck in the time and space. You know what? You're not in that time and that space no more. You're not in
nope.
that time and that space no more. You're in a better place. You're in a different place. But it's all about looking yourself in the face and being honest with what you feel. Man, look, I look myself in the mirror and I had real conversations with myself. Like, yo, you fucking up. You're not working out. You're not spending enough time with your family. You're not reading. You're not looking to better yourself. Like, what you doing? And then I asked myself, how can I get better at this? What can I do about this? Well, get your ass up, do some push-ups. Get your ass up and read. Tell somebody you need some help. Keep searching for what you're looking for until you find it for yourself. And I promise that you can make it through. And again, I'm not coming for you. I'm not attacking you. I'm just passionate about when I speak because I believe in you. And I know it's a reason that you on this call tonight because we saying some things and we going to build a relationship from here to help you get right. I just sent you a friend request on Facebook from my personal page, Ethan Smith. So if you see it, that's me, Big Sarge. You can tap into the Grunt Speak Grunt page on Facebook, on YouTube too, like Whiskey Charlie said, putting his government name out there. Look up Justin Sutton, find his ass on Facebook. He out there too. And let's keep this dialogue going, man, because I want to see you celebrating you and helping you make it through, man, because your kids and your significant other, they deserve the best of you. So you fighting your way through and you're going to make it, brother. We locked in. We locked in, friend. We locked in. We brothers. You can ask anybody about me from the 125. Old Corporal Smith, Sergeant Smith, Blacksmith from Alpha Company 125. They know me. They know who I am, and I'm real about what I say. So, yep, I post it in the 125 page every week. Absolutely. I still talk to big Christian Dykes, the officer. I talk to a lot of people from the 125 still today, man. So, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to shut it down and let y'all go. We usually attempt to go for an hour, but we went a little bit more. And not that that's a bad thing, but I do have to go tap into my wife and my family time too before I lay down and go to bed at midnight and wake up at 5 too, so I can go do what I gotta do. But don't take this no homo way. Man Love Thursdays, Brett, and everybody else who tuned in. I love you, brother. I really do. I love y'all. I'm celebrating with you. I'm praying for you. I know we're going to make it through, but listen to me. You got to tap in too. We have to take responsibility and accountability for where we want to be and what we want to do. Whiskey Charlie, you got anything else for the people?
Negatory. Not really, anyways.
I don't hear you, brother. You muted.
Well, son of a bitch. What about now?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, you gotta live your life to the fullest, you guys. I appreciate y'all chiming in. Hey, make sure you like, share, and comment on this. We're trying to make it big. We're trying to reach out to all of our fellow battles that need our assistance, or we need their assistance. Hey, you guys, today, we're not just here just to. Again, it's not just to support you. You're here to help support us. So make sure you're reaching out. Make sure you like, share, and comment. And next week it'll be another good topic. If you have anything in mind, hit us up. Let us know what you think. And if you want to be on the page, if you want to go on here and put your face on here, just let us know, and we'll put you on the page, and we'll get you on here with us. We like bringing people on, so just let us know.
Yes, that's what we're looking to do more of, but we need that help and that support from you. Like Whiskey Charlie said, man, if you want to come through and actually tap in and you don't mind being on a page and just having a conversation, shoot us a comment, shoot us a message, and I'll definitely shoot you the link before the show get ready to start. You can jump on, see what you think, man. Brett, again, we thank you for tuning in. I'm glad that you found it being on a 125 page. Everything happens for a certain reason in a certain day. And I appreciate you being open and honest and transparent with us and getting that stuff off of your chest too, because tonight is the brand new beginning of a new version of you. Tonight is the brand new beginning of a new version of you. You're just going to have to keep seeing and walking your way through. But I know you can do what you called to do because you on here too. See you next week. That's it. We done. Grunt Speak by Grunts for Grunts. Where everybody welcome, but everybody cannot and will not be a member. Thank y'all for tuning in. To the next time, my friend. Peace. We out.